Steve Evans, 2 wins from 2. You couldn't really have asked for a better start to the season.
No, you can't. Football's about winning games. And we said when we left Tranmere we'd lots to learn. Played very well, but lots to learn. I think we went on Saturday with even more to learn as a group, manager, staff, everyone. But we can't do any more than win football matches. And it's 2 great wins against 2 good teams. We've seen how difficult it was for Mansfield to beat Tranmere on Saturday. And I thought it would be tough because Mickey's got really good players. I think, in fairness to Stockport, in my opinion, in the early season, but they're a level above when you look at the quality they've got in the camp. Some big investment. We're a good owner, really good owner. Brilliant structure, fantastic facilities that we have. So it was a big win for us.
Both wins have come in the last few moments. What do you put that down to? Is that fitness? Is that desire? Is that work on the training ground?
Yeah, I think both. I think they're a really good group who wants to be fit, who wants to be sharp. I think we've said that, people say, would Steve Evans, would I know my best team? I think Saturday was indicative of we don't have a best team. We have 18 players, 19 players. We need a couple more. We're fed up saying it, we're working hard to do it. But if you look at, we changed a lot on Saturday. We changed the shape in the game 3 times. Very unusual to say this, but our 6 substitutes contributed, and each had a touch leading up to the goal. Dean Campbell wins the pass, gives it to Kane. Great ball into Danny Rose, flick on for 6, and then Jamie Reid scores. It's incredible. And that was only my daughter who pointed that to me on Saturday night when she watched the goal. She goes, "Dad, every one of them was a substitute." And but that's not credit to us as staff. We just felt we were doing what was right. It's credit for the players. Their intensity in the last 20 minutes is where it was for long spells at Tranmere. It wasn't there before. And as a group, we have to work hard. We have to find our point of difference versus some really good teams.
You made a key point of saying that over the summer, bringing in the new signings, that everyone who comes in has to make a difference to their side, has to challenge to start the, as you said, you don't want stopping finish.
Yes, brilliant. And I saw that quote. I stole the quote from the chairman. I don't think he's forgiven me really when he said that's no problem. I don't think he's forgiven me, but it's I stole the quote when we got up to a squad of 18-19, and the chairman knows I'm really got a desire to get 2 more good players in, and he said to me, "I'm here to support you. We're going to support you. Don't bring me stocking fills." And so I stole that a little bit, but it's true. Now that doesn't mean we're going to bring in somebody that everyone says, "Oh, what a signing, he's going to play." It'll be someone who has to come in and who has to be able to compete with the 18 lads we got. There's not a guaranteed starter in there, is there? At the minute, people say, well, the team that played at Tranmere, and we only made the 1 change. It was an enforced change. We Elliott, for Stockport. But, we can evidently see what players made the difference when we win the game.
And on to tomorrow night, you said you'll change it around, but it's still going to be a strong 11, because any 11's going to be a strong 11.
Yeah, we're not ready. We don't have 25, 23-year-olds, 22-year-olds kicking about in the building. But Ince will do it. Ince does the one thing we will do. Win, lose or draw, we'll have a nice glass of wine afterwards. But he'll want to win the game. He'll want to make progress in the Carabao Cup. I'll want to make progress. We will make some changes. We'd have made some changes, Alfie, if we'd been outstanding. We won 3-0. This is an 18-man squad where any 11 can play. And it's genuinely like that. Any 11 can play. So there's something that it comes down to anything other. We'll have to be very, very respectful of Reading. I watched enough of them in the later pre-season games, and of course watched a bit of Blackpool, and of course I've caught up last night with a bit of the Cardiff game. So they've got great options all over the pitch. I know 2 or 3 of the lads that play for them personally. So, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place to go and play football into the Majeski, if it's still called the Majeski. But it's a beautiful place to go.
How do you approach a game like this in the Carabao Cup? Because we've seen in previous seasons that it's an extra game and it can take its toll on some legs, but obviously you said you want to win the game. That's the bottom line.
Listen, I think football's when I play football. When you go Saturday to Saturday, very much like it is north of the border in Scotland, it's a lot of players are able to shine up there because they get fresher, and it's Saturday to Saturday. The EFL from the Championship to League 2 and back up is based on its roughness of a season. It's based on Saturday, Tuesday, and it's relentless and it never stops. But it's interesting. Normally the teams that get associated with being successful have about 20, 21 man squad. They have lots of others, but they don't get involved. So if we can get to that magic number of 20, 21 players, all available to compete, then all we want to do is win some football matches, upset a few along the way. We've won 2 games, 2 managers come out and say we're not very good. I hold us saying that after 46, we're not very good. You know, and we continue to get the results at the level we're getting. So the boys are working incredibly hard. They worked incredibly hard all summer. Hardly had any time off. And I've always said to him, your rewards come late in games. As it did at Rotherham for me, as it did at Gillingham for 2 seasons. It was a lot of late goals, a lot of late winners. And you build those groups, you build those characters. It's almost like the SAS. They've been handpicked to come in here and do a job.
How close are we to seeing those new faces walking in the building?
We're talking now. I was talking to a player yesterday. I've got permission to talk to another player this afternoon. He is 4 or 5 options. It's my job to try and convince him that we could play a part in the future. So from our point of view, it could happen quickly. But remember, it goes back to the caveat. When I go to the chairman, all the chairman's going to say to me one thing is, where can he play in our team? Doesn't know where's he going to start in our team. Where's he going to play in our team? Where will he play in our team? Rather than we're just making up a squad and we might have somebody on the bench now and again. It can't be that. You know, it can't be somebody that's not getting into the 18, certainly competing to be in the 11 it's got to. But everyone in the building that's walked in today is in contention.
That's great. Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you. Is that good, guys?
Thank you.
Keeps it going, doesn't it?
Lovely. Thank you, Gaffer.